Hey, this is Dr. Jay Spector with Atlanta Sports Podiatry. Going to show you how to build 3D printed orthotics. So we have printed the orthotic. And we're going to go to the back and go to the lab and show you how we build this. Okay, so we have size templates for every foot size that we originally took just a piece of paper and traced the sock liner of the shoe until over time we basically have virtually every foot size. So we have 3mm foam, that's the material that I'm using as a top cover. So I'm going to show you how this is done, and it's just tracing. Just to see, you always want to give a little extra space. So on the top part, you can keep it tight. Right when you get about here, you want to go slightly wider and slightly wider at the heel in case somebody has like a wide foot. Then I flip this over and I'll start here just to overlap. Just go a little bigger, always a little wider at the heel. Come around, and then I could tighten it up once we get to the forefoot. Okay, now we're going to cut this out. The next thing that we have to do is glue this on. So what we're going to do, I like to make, close to an inch down, little hash marks here and here. And then we want to take a line where the body of the orthotic ends. Want to make a line like this. And now we're going to start gluing. The glue is really important. Most people use barge cement, but I recommend a brand from Germany called Renia, R-E-N-I-A, Colle, C-O-L-L-E, de Cologne, C-O-L-O-G-N-E, as it doesn't smell as much and it sticks longer, so it stays glued longer. So we're going to open it up. We're going to glue each surface, as you can see. And then we're going to wait about 5 minutes until the glue dries. Once it's dried, then we place the body of the orthotic on the top cover. We flip it over, press it down. It's really important to press it in all places. That way we get full glue adherence. Okay, now we're going to do, this is part 2. We are going to put the bottom cover on. So as I showed earlier, there are hash marks here. And I come over here, this is woven nylon fabric black insole bottom cover. Okay, so I'm gonna line up these lines to the bottom of this. Okay, and I always leave a little extra on the sides. So here I always go tight on top and then down just a little extra like that. And then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Again, lining that up below, and we're going to just come across like this, straight down, and now I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so now we've cut these out, and this the side that has the marker on it, we want to put that down, right? Because we want it to look pristine. So always flip it around, make sure that you have it in the right direction. And this one is going to go like this. Put that up here, this up here. Flip these over. And again, as I mentioned before, you have to glue both sides in order for contact cement to work. So I'm going down here and getting all surfaces, every part of it. Well, one little pro tip is you always want to make sure that you have a little extra here because there's going to be a bend in the material and you want to make sure you have enough glue there so that it fits. And this could be a thin layer. Okay, we'll come back in 5 minutes. Okay, so you could tell it's pretty well dried. We're going to place it on our 2 little marks here, because that's where we glued up until. And then you want to press, and again, this is that little pro advice, is to squeeze in right here. And you really want to press down hard. All right, let me grab the other one. All right, the next step is you have to cut around because it's really too wide. You know, it's always easier to cut down than to add on. So what I do is I turn this upside down and I cut along here just a little bit, where I want to have about 1/8 of an inch going over the side of the actual orthotic device. And then I always turn it a little bit out because I want to make sure that I'm not into this side here, because I could always cut away, I can't add on. And then I flip that back down, and then I take my sizing template and I line it up. And I hold it in place once you see it's right at the level that it should be. And I'm going to simply just cut along here, staying pretty tight all the way. And now I know I just have a little bit left right here. Now, you see the way it's a little jagged. It's not professional yet, and you always want to give it an extra little squeeze here. And you see it's not perfect. So the way that we make it better is we use a sani grinder. Okay, and I'm just gonna come along here. You can already see a big difference. I'm trying to make it as uniform as possible surrounding the outside here. I don't like the way that looks, so I'm gonna quickly just run it through. Now it's better. There, here's your finished product of a custom 3D printed orthotic. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, you could email me at jestpm@gmail.com. Thank you.